When was the last time you had a really amazing idea but didn't do anything about it? When was the last time you stood on stage with a thought in your head that you should say with the microphone and it was gone and you didn't do it, and afterwards you were like, oh man, what's going on? Or saw an opportunity to stand up and do something that you thought might be great, but then hesitated and didn't. Hi, this is Bill. This is Creative License, and thanks for being a part of my little show. Thank you for being nice to my workshop. My workshop, of course, was one of the sponsors of the Entertainment Experience. If you want to know more about that, go to entertainment-experience.com or reach out to me personally. Thanks to my sponsors, Electro Voice and DJ Event Planner and DJ NTV and Promo Only. These are all great sponsors that make it so that I can continue to do these shows. And thanks to you for reminding me how much you do enjoy these things, regardless of how many people actually watch. So what I'm talking about here is what usually holds us back, which is fear, okay? Fear of doing something wrong, fear of doing something that will make us feel foolish or will not give us what we want. Most of the time, the fear is about that it's going to make us look bad. Okay, we don't want to look bad, so we're not going to do the thing. And our brain regularly, when we think of an idea, whether it be live on stage with the mic in the moment, or whether it be in your office about, I've got this great new idea of a thing I'm going to do, in the first 5 to 10 seconds of having that thought, your brain will show up to tell you that it's a bad idea. I promise you, if you really pay attention, you'll notice this happens all of the time. Okay, your brain is pretty fast, but it's not as fast as you could be if you start to realize that this is happening. What I'm hoping you'll take on is the idea that you should be acting faster than your fear. Okay, your fear starts taking over in the first 5 to 10 seconds of having an idea. I want to get up out of bed. Okay, my alarm went off, I want to get up out of bed, and in the first 5 seconds, you're like, yeah, I'm going to get out of bed. And after 5 seconds, the brain is saying, well, but you're tired. Yeah, but your day was crappy yesterday. Oh, well, your back hurts. And by you get to 10 seconds, the fear of getting up is now taken over and you're going back to bed. Or an idea you have on a new business plan, or if you have a microphone and you have a joke in your head that you're about to say, being faster than the fear in your head. Now, don't get me wrong, the fear in your head can protect you from saying something inappropriate on a microphone. But if you're doing this for any amount of time, you know what's appropriate and what's not. You know what you should say and what you shouldn't say. That filter is there for a reason, depending on the client you have. But honestly, we don't do a lot of awesome things. How many times have you gone back to your spouse or to your friends and say, man, yesterday there's this thing and I had this idea and I was going to do this thing, but all of a sudden, yeah, I just thought, and I didn't do it. Man, I wish I would have done it. Well, I know you wish you would have done it because it was a good idea, but you didn't act. You let the fear in your brain take over, because that's what your fear in your brain is supposed to do. The brain is supposed to protect you from looking bad. That's its whole job. But it doesn't know the difference between looking bad and getting eaten by a tiger. It thinks it is protecting you from a life-threatening situation. And being eaten by a tiger is a life-threatening situation. Looking bad for a minute is not. So you're never going to learn anything unless you put yourself out there to maybe look bad. So you need to act faster than your fear. Okay? The next time you think about doing something like this, do yourself a favor. There's a friend of mine who wrote a book, and she's a great speaker out there. Her name is Mel Robbins. We're not as close of friends as that, she probably would wave to me in the street, but I've met her a few times, and one of the things she talks about is the 5-second rule. Okay? The idea that in the first 5 seconds of an idea, you should act upon it, because if you don't, your brain will talk you out of it. Right down from getting up in the morning to getting up and taking a walk every morning, like many of you have been doing with me, or doing something amazing like saving the world. In the first 5 seconds, you're going to do it. In the next 5 seconds, your brain will talk you out of it. So when you get the idea, immediately go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do the thing. Act faster than your fear. You want to know more about this author and this person that I know, Mel Robbins? She's got a TV show now even, but get her first book. It's called The 5-Second Rule. It's pretty good, man. And if you just take on that one idea of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do the thing, you could change your life. It's done a lot of things for me and changed who I am because of just that little thing. So take it on. Act faster than your fear. This is Bill. This is Creative License, and I'll see you next time.